Hey guys, today's video I'm gonna bring my matches for the top one using Splashyard deck, and then we're gonna go over these matches. Let's go to our first match. So our first match was versus this guy. He's using the Mega Knight bait deck with the Skelly Bro. It's that this deck is not really often a lot in the meta anymore, but it was really good in the meta. But I think right now it's not really strong. But this matchup, it's a bit tricky, but if you don't receive a lot of damage in the single elixir, you could play the match easily. Just in the single elixir, you have to deny a lot of damage and not try to attack a lot in single elixir. But right now, I already put my Skelly King because he wasted his Inferno and his Mega Knight. So right now I knew that he just had the bait troops. And now I'm gonna go Graveyard. I know that he doesn't have a lot of troops right now, a lot of elixir too. Here's his bats. I think I'm going to Tornado here. We got some good damage on the tower, and we started really well. And the good thing that when it enters double elixir, it's gonna be really hard for him to pass because our defense is gonna be really good. We have the Ice Wizard Baby Dragon to get a good counter attack, and he just has Zap for his spells, so it's gonna be really easy for us. Just play really defensive and get a good counter attack from his attacks with Miner with Skelly Bro. So right now we're gonna enter double elixir. I use my Barber here just to get the Miner. And right now I'm gonna use my Skeleton King. It's gonna get the Skellies from the bro. Okay, now he's gonna protect. No, he's gonna throw the MK. So already gonna Graveyard here. I already activate the Skelly King just to spam more skeletons. He has to waste his Zap, and he already wasted right now. The Ice Wiz and the Baby Dragon are still alive. So right now he just has the Mega Knight on the field. We destroyed his Inferno Dragon with all my support troops. So he decided to go to the other lane. Now we're gonna prepare our defense. I already put my Tombstone here. I'm already gonna put my Skeleton King too. He's gonna kill the Skellies and tank for the Mega Knight. Here I don't need to use my ability yet. I was just use my Tornado. In the other lane, he forced it to. I used my Tornado in the left lane, so here I needed to use the poison. But it's looking really good for us. Right here, I used the activation of the Skeleton King just to pressure him more. He has to defend and waste a lot of elixir. And we got both towers to really low life. But I think I'm going to focus on the right tower. Okay, here I Tornado back the Skelly King just to prevent some damage on my tower. And the other lane got the Baby Dragon on the tower too. So both towers are really low. We could go to any towers. Here's gonna go all in. But I have my Ice Wiz, I have Baby Dragon and Skeleton King. So yeah, he's not gonna pass here. The Ice Wiz is really good versus these cards. Right now I think it's game. I think he's not gonna defend this. We have two Baby Dragons, the Skeleton King and the Graveyard of the tower right now. I'm already gonna poison here. He just has bait troops, so yeah, the poison is gonna kill everything. I'm already gonna put my Tombstone here just to protect my Ice Wiz. Right now we're gonna Graveyard again. I already put another Ice Wiz. And now Graveyard, Tornado everything back. I got the MK too. And the poison to finish off. So this was our first match, and we got a really good matchup. I think it's a really good matchup, but if you play really well, it could be tricky. Let's go to our second one. And versus Zelgis. So this guy, he's known as playing xbow, but I don't know what version he was playing. So right now he already threw his xbow. So it was a strange expo combination. He was using the fire spirit with ice spirit, both spirits. That's not really common. He was using an inferno tower with minions deck. And this deck is really old. I think it was remembering the old decks. But expo is never really easy matchup to win. You have to play really defensive. And don't overcome it with the graveyard. Try to play don't in the versus expo. I think if you play less graveyards, it's really better. Try to just poison and barbaro the xbow defends, and in the maybe triple elixir you're gonna attack more. But you have to keep defending. Put tombstone. I'm gonna put my tombstone here. I'm gonna see what he's gonna do. Ready to attack the expo again. Here I'm gonna poison with barbaro. It should easily defend it. He uses minions here, but it didn't do a lot. I already used my baby dragon here. And he's forced to defend it. So I'm gonna be with elixir advantage right now. Uses ice spirit and the fire spirit. So he uses 2 elixir right now. Right now I think I'm lead on elixir. And we're gonna enter 2 double elixir right now. So yeah, I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna defend here. We're gonna prepare my tombstone, my poison and the barbaro. Poison and barbaro on the expo it's really good if you have in cycle. If you don't, you have to defend it with troops. But right now, I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna keep defending. He's gonna keep pressuring with expo. Well, now he throw his inferno tower. I didn't know that he had it. So the baby dragon is gonna clean up the expo. He's probably gonna go the same lane or the other lane. I think he's gonna go the other lane. He's gonna try to keep changing the lanes. Yeah, he went to the other lane. I'm just gonna keep poisoning barbaro, defending it. And when I have opportunity, I'm gonna graveyard. Okay, now I advanced fire spirit. I already used my ice wizard. I use my baby dragon here with the barbaro. Yeah, it should. Yeah, I'm gonna use my poison here too. It's gonna get the inferno in the expo. The expo is gonna lock on the tower a little bit, but it's not gonna do a lot of damage. It equaled both towers, and we're just chipping out with the poison on his tower too. So we're not too behind with the damage. I already used my skeleton king ability here too, just to the infernal tower to focus on the skellies. And here we got good damage too. We got the two baby dragon hits. I prepare my tombstone. I have my ice wiz here just in case he goes with the xbow. But he went to the other lane. I already put my skeleton king with the ability just to clean up. And probably I'm think I'm gonna graveyard here. I'm gonna graveyard here. We're entering the triple elixir. So I could use a lot of elixir right now on attack. Use his bins in the grave on the graveyard, but I got some good damage. Here I'm poisoning the xbow. I barbaroed it too. He's gonna go to the other lane. So yeah, I already predicted with my ice wiz there. Ready to put my poison to clean up and get some damage on the tower. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, he's gonna go to the other lane right now. He's keep changing the lanes. But right now in triple elixir is gonna be really better for us. We're gonna have a lot of elixir to defend it. I think elixir is not gonna be a really good problem right now. He's gonna go to the other lane probably. Oh yeah, same lane right now. But we got a good graveyard there with some poisons. And I just used one graveyard in this match. So Splashyard, you don't need to use a lot of graveyards in some match. Like just keep poisoning the towers really better. So the match right now that got me to top 1 is versus Carlo Legend. He's a really known Lavaloon player. This matchup is not easy, but I think his version, it was a bit easier for me to win. But his deck is really hard to defend. But here, this was the match for top 1. And I played really well. So I'm gonna go over right now. Okay, now I was trying to figure out what combination of lava that he was using. He wasted his Fireball, his Infernal Dragon, and minions. So I don't know if he had the Valkyrie or the Guards left on his deck. Okay, he put his Tombstone here. Ready to attack with Balloon. Okay, this is just a free tornado with Baby Dragon. Use the minions too. And the other side, I'm already gonna use the ability of the Skeleton King just to force him maybe a zap there. Yeah, he was need to use a zap. And look at the other lane with the Baby Dragon and Skellies. And we got more than half of his tower. So now we just need to defend and just put a last graveyard there just to get his tower. I think he's gonna lava right now. I forced the Barber here just to chip out some damage on his tower. He's not gonna defend it. He needs to save his elixir for the attack. I already prepared my Ice Wiz prepare my defense. Put my Baby Dragon here in the back too. Here I'm thinking I'm gonna natal the Infernal Dragon to my Tombstone, but I didn't really get it really right. But it wasn't really a big problem. I already poisoned here in the defense. Already had another Ice Wiz. He didn't have the Fireball in cycle, so he couldn't get my Ice Wiz out of the field. And I defended it all well. Didn't get any balloon damage. Already I prepared here a Skeleton King in the lane just to force him to defend it. Okay, using his Infernal Dragon here, I already pushed it to my tower. He was first to use a Tombstone there, so it was a really good tornado. Right now, I needed the tornado for the balloon, but instead I defended it with a Tombstone with a poison. I pushed the balloon to the Tombstone, and I put an Ice Wiz just to clean up a tornado here, just to gather up everything for the splash damage. And right now, yeah, I'm just gonna graveyard here. He doesn't have a lot of good cards right now to defend it, so he uses Zap, and the Skeleton King got in the tower. And yeah, this was the match for top 1, and it was a really difficult matchup, but we got it. As you can see here, the top is not refreshed. The Super Sun needs to fix it, but here we got top 1. So that was the video, guys. I hope you guys liked it, and see you in the next one.